I am curious, though, as to why you think that dinosaurs didn't exist in itself.
Well,
I know that you tried to correct Kyle for a moment and say that, oh, no, I didn't think they did exist.
No,
But
so
what do you- what do
I'm
you
saying
mean
that
when you
based on the
say that
evidence
stuff,
I've
man?
had, it's hard for me sometimes to believe that they existed.
What is the
100%.
evidence? Because I know you talked about this whole the Bone
So,
Wars thing. and
so
stuff
the
like
Bone
that.
Wars thing, because I hate typing, so I didn't want to go into it. So the Bone Wars, if you
And
take
I was
any,
also I was trolling you.
if you take any like archaeology classes, they usually go over it because it's like obviously a pinnacle part in their research.
I mean, I took a few anthropology classes in both.
Well, I'm saying archaeology.
Archaeology.
It's archaeology.
Oh,
So
okay.
if usually an archaeology class to go over because that's one of the more important discoveries in their
you taking
field.
any archaeology?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was in college. The Bone Wars. So Bone Wars was a time, I can't remember the exact time, I think it's 1840s or maybe 1860s. One of those periods. I know for sure in the 1800s.
Mm-hmm.
These two archaeologists, they were once partners. They found something and then they split up and they literally started having like one guy had his posse of archaeologists, the other guy had his other posse of archaeologists, and they would have these crazy like they just started finding things all over the place. Things that we never had records of before, never had records of anything like that before. Yeah, we had dragon talks, but like nothing that was ever like, no one ever saved anything. And these guys made it seem at one point they were just pulling things out of fucking boulders. They were just grabbing shit out of the ground.
Okay, so based upon that, I want to just touch on one major thing there, is that, and I feel like I've said this a few times, that the human condition's flawed.
Well, of course.
The main thing in humans since we've been around is riches and gaining power and having the power over something that you claim that you found. I mean, I think a big aspect of that in itself was, yes, a lot of what they were finding probably was fabricated, but even before then, there were findings of bones and whatnot from ages ago. So
Where's the evidence
yes,
of
while while a lot of those during that Bone Wars, because it's one of those things where two dudes didn't just start finding bones left and right. Yes, there may not.
No,
and I'd have to
that's
look into
legitimately
it.
what happened. They just started finding bones all the time, and then they started finding the bones of similar things. And one guy would say, okay, they let's say both of them had the same bone. One guy would say it's this dinosaur, the other guy would say it was this dinosaur. And then you find out that most of the dinosaurs we see that are in museums are not even they're replicas, they say, of what they really have, which we have no idea if they really have that.
Well, a lot of the reason why they don't put the actual bones in a museum is because humans are idiots.
Well, I'm not saying that they aren't, but I'm
did you
saying
watch? I mean, what was it like a year ago? Someone went into the art museum and tried to throw a banana on the Mona Lisa.
they destroyed something else.
They throw soup on it.
Dude, people are idiots, man. And it's one of those things where you can't have the real art piece up because it wouldn't make sense. So there are replicas made. I think that 100% there are actual bones out there. In this situation with